Welcome back to Best Ever PC Benchmark channel. Today, we're putting Battlefield 6 through its paces using the Ryzen 7 9800X3D and RTX 3090 combo. Everything's running stock, no overclocks, and all performance data is captured through CapFrame X and Rivatuner. Quick reminder, over 96% of viewers watching aren't subscribed. Let's flip that right now. The goal is 1,000 subs, so if you love raw benchmark content with zero fluff, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. All right, let's dive straight in. Starting off at 1080p, everything's set to native resolution, with no anti-aliasing, no upscaling, and no frame generation, just raw GPU performance. Native 1080p at overkill settings. At overkill settings, Battlefield 6 delivers 100 FPS, offering uncompromised visual fidelity for players who demand the best graphics. Every texture, shadow, and effect is rendered in full detail, from the glint of sunlight on a sniper scope to the destructible debris of a collapsing building. This preset is ideal for high-end GPUs RTX 3080-4080 or RX 6900 XT and above, where visual immersion takes priority over absolute frame rate. The trade-off is a lower FPS ceiling, but the sheer detail and realism make it worth it for cinematic or single-player experiences. Native 1080p at high settings. Dropping to high settings, the frame rate jumps to 120 FPS, striking a perfect balance between visual quality and performance. Shadows and effects remain detailed, but the lighter load ensures smoother gameplay, especially in large-scale battles where stability matters. This is the sweet spot for 144Hz monitors or players who want high visuals without sacrificing responsiveness. It's ideal for mid to high-end GPUs RTX 3070, RX 6800 or better, offering a premium experience for both competitive and casual play. Native 1080p at low settings. At low settings, Battlefield 6 hits 180 FPS, turning the game into a high-speed, ultra-responsive shooter. Textures and effects are simplified, but the raw frame rate ensures buttery smooth gameplay, critical for esports or high refresh rate displays. This mode is perfect for competitive players, streamers, or anyone running older or budget GPUs, GTX 1660, Super RTX 2060, or equivalent. The visual trade-offs are minimal compared to the massive gain in fluidity, making it the go-to for pure performance. Even at the overkill preset, the RTX 3090 and Ryzen 7 9800X 3D combination crushes Battlefield 6's engine with headroom to spare. Bumping things up to 1440p, native once again, no post-processing or scaling tricks. Native 1440p at overkill settings. At overkill settings, Battlefield 6 delivers 90 FPS, offering unmatched visual fidelity for players who want the most immersive experience. Every texture, shadow, and particle effect is rendered in stunning detail, from the reflections on wet surfaces to the destruction physics of crumbling buildings. This preset is best suited for high-end GPUs RTX 4080-4090 or RX 7900 XTX and above, where visual realism is the priority. The lower FPS is a trade-off for cinematic quality, making it ideal for single-player or atmospheric multiplayer matches. Native 1440p at high settings. Dropping to high settings, the frame rate jumps to 100 FPS, striking a balanced sweet spot between visual quality and performance. Effects and textures remain detailed, but the lighter load ensures smoother gameplay, especially in large-scale battles where stability is key. This is the ideal choice for 144Hz monitors or players who want great visuals without sacrificing responsiveness. It's perfect for mid to high-end GPUs RTX 3080 RX 6800 XT or better, offering a premium experience for both competitive and casual play. Native 1440p at low settings. At low settings, Battlefield 6 hits 140 FPS, transforming the game into a high-speed, ultra-responsive shooter. Textures and effects are simplified, but the raw frame rate ensures buttery smooth gameplay, critical for esports or high refresh rate displays. This mode is perfect for competitive players, streamers, or anyone running mid-range or older GPUs RTX 3060 Ti, RX 6700 XT or equivalent. The visual trade-offs are minimal compared to the massive gain in fluidity, making it the go-to for pure performance. Performance scales beautifully, and at 1440p, you're still well above the 100 FPS mark at max fidelity. Now let's keep it at 1080p overkill, but enable anti-aliasing methods, no upscalers or frame generation yet. TAA temporal anti-aliasing. With TAA enabled, Battlefield 6 runs at 90 FPS, offering a balanced approach to smoothing edges while maintaining high visual fidelity. TAA reduces flickering and jagged lines, making fast-paced action look cleaner and more stable. The slight blur in motion is a small trade-off for the improved image consistency, especially in chaotic battles where clarity matters. This is the default choice for most players, as it preserves detail while minimizing distractions, ideal for high-end GPUs, RTX 3070 and above. DLAA, Deep Learning Anti-Aliasing. DLAA drops the frame rate slightly to 90 FPS, but it delivers the sharpest, most stable image of all AA methods. Unlike TAA, DLAA uses AI to refine edges without overblurring, resulting in crisp visuals that retain fine details like foliage, distant objects, and weapon textures. This mode is perfect for players who want the best possible image quality and are running high-end NVIDIA GPUs, RTX 3080, 4070, or better. The small FPS hit is worth it for visual purists who demand clarity above all else. FSR Native AA. FSR Native AA brings the frame rate to 80 FPS, offering AMD's take on edge smoothing. While not as visually refined as DLAA, it reduces aliasing effectively while keeping performance close to TAA. The image may appear slightly softer, but the stability it provides in fast-moving scenes makes it a solid alternative for AMD GPU users or those seeking a middle ground between TAA and DLAA. This is a great option for players on RX 6700 XT or higher who want smoother visuals without sacrificing too much performance. XeSS Native AA. XeSS Native AA achieves 100 FPS, providing Intel's AI-driven anti-aliasing solution. It strikes a balance between TAA's smoothness and DLAA's sharpness, delivering clean edges with minimal performance impact. The result is a slightly crisper image than TAA, though not quite as pristine as DLAA. This mode is ideal for Intel Arc GPU users or those with mixed brand systems, offering a strong alternative to TAA with better clarity and negligible FPS loss. Each AA type adds a bit of load, but all remain comfortably fluid. DLAA delivers the cleanest edges, while FSR Native AA provides great clarity with minimal impact. Now let's test at 1440p, TAA, temporal anti-aliasing. With TAA enabled, Battlefield 6 runs at 100 FPS, providing a reliable balance between smooth edges and performance. TAA reduces flickering and aliasing, ensuring clean visuals during fast-paced combat and explosive chaos. The slight motion blur is a small trade-off for the stability it brings, making it the go-to choice for most players. This is ideal for high-end GPUs, RTX 3080, RX 6800 XT, or better, where visual clarity and performance need to coexist seamlessly. DLAA, Deep Learning Anti-Aliasing. DLAA brings the frame rate down to 90 FPS, but it delivers the sharpest, most refined image of all AA options. By using AA to enhance edge quality, DLAA preserves fine details like distant textures and weapon models while minimizing blur. The result is a near-native look with superior smoothness, perfect for players who prioritize visual fidelity above all else. This mode is best suited for NVIDIA's top-tier GPUs RTX 4080, 4090, where the small FPS drop is justified by the exceptional image quality. FSR Native AA. FSR Native AA achieves 80 FPS, offering AMD's solution for edge smoothing at 1440p. While it softens the image slightly more than TAA or DLAA, it effectively reduces aliasing with minimal performance cost. It's a solid choice for AMD GPU users, RX 6800 XT and above, who want smoother visuals without sacrificing too much frame rate. If you're running on AMD hardware and want a good balance, FSR Native AA is a dependable option. XeSS Native AA. XeSS Native AA hits 70 FPS, delivering Intel's AI-powered anti-aliasing with better clarity than TAA and less performance impact than DLAA. It strikes a middle ground, providing clean edges and stable visuals while keeping frame rates high. This is the best choice for Intel Arc GPU users or those with mixed brand systems, offering a strong alternative to TAA with improved sharpness and minimal FPS loss. Here the AA cost is a bit more visible, but everything still plays incredibly smooth, perfect for Battlefield 6's intense sequences. Next up, 1080p overkill, with the upscalers doing the work, DLSS quality. With DLSS quality, Battlefield 6 hits 120 FPS, delivering the best of both worlds, near-native visual fidelity, and a massive performance boost. NVIDIA's AI-driven upscaling ensures sharp textures, stable lighting, and minimal artifacts, making it the gold standard for RTX GPU users. This mode is perfect for high refresh rate monitors or players who want max visuals with buttery smooth gameplay. If you're running an RTX 3070 or better, DLSS quality is the ultimate choice. FSR quality. FSR quality pushes the game to 150 FPS, offering AMD's take on high-quality upscaling. While it doesn't quite match DLSS in sharpness, it delivers impressive performance with minimal visual trade-offs. The slight softness and fine details is barely noticeable during gameplay, making it a fantastic alternative for AMD GPU users or those without RTX cards. If you're on RX 6700 XT or higher, FSR quality is a great way to max out frame rates while keeping visuals crisp. XESS quality. XESS quality achieves 160 FPS, providing Intel's AI-powered upscaling with strong visuals and performance. It strikes a balance between DLSS's sharpness and FSR's accessibility, making it a solid choice for Intel Arc GPU users or those with mixed brand systems. While it trails slightly behind DLSS in FPS, the image quality is competitive, ensuring smooth, stable gameplay with minimal artifacts. If you're on Intel hardware, XESS quality is the go-to upscaler. Upscaling at 1080p shows minimal quality trade-offs. Fluidity skyrockets across the board. Same setup at 1440p, now scaling more pixels. DLSS quality. With DLSS quality, Battlefield 6 achieves 110 FPS, offering the best combination of visual fidelity and performance at 1440p. NVIDIA's AI-driven upscaling ensures sharp textures, stable lighting, and minimal artifacts, making it the top choice for RTX GPU users. This mode is ideal for high refresh rate 1440p monitors or players who want max visuals with smooth gameplay. If you're running an RTX 3080 or better, DLSS quality is the ultimate upscaler. FSR quality. FSR quality delivers 100 FPS, providing AMD's high-performance upscaling with strong visuals. While it doesn't match DLSS in sharpness, it offers impressive performance with minimal visual trade-offs. The slight softness and fine details is barely noticeable during gameplay, making it a great alternative for AMD GPU users or those without RTX cards. If you're on RX 6800 XT or higher, FSR quality is a reliable way to boost frame rates while keeping visuals sharp. XESS quality. XESS quality reaches 110 FPS, offering Intel's AI-powered upscaling with solid visuals and performance. It balances sharpness and speed, making it a strong choice for Intel Arc GPU users or those with mixed brand systems. While it trails slightly behind DLSS and FSR in FPS, the image quality remains competitive, ensuring smooth gameplay with minimal artifacts. If you're on Intel hardware, XESS quality is the best upscaling option. At 1440p, DLSS remains the most stable performer, while FSR and XESS stay close behind. Now the big one, AMD FSR3 frame generation enabled, native rendering, overkill preset. 1080p overkill, FSR3 frame gen. At 1080p, enabling FSR3 frame generation catapults Battlefield 6 to 200 FPS, transforming the game into a high-speed, ultra-responsive powerhouse. The frame generation ensures smoothness that feels next-gen, even with overkill settings where every explosion, bullet tracer, and environmental detail remains intact. This is ideal for esports players, streamers, or anyone with a high refresh rate monitor. The visual trade-offs are minimal, with only a slight softness and fine details, a small price for double the fluidity. If you're on AMD or NVIDIA hardware, FSR3 frame gen is a must-enable feature for unmatched performance. 1440p overkill plus FSR3 frame gen. At 1440p, FSR3 frame generation pushes Battlefield 6 to 140 FPS, delivering an unprecedented blend of high resolution and silky smooth gameplay. The frame generation ensures that even the most chaotic battles remain fluid and responsive, with no stuttering or screen tearing. This mode is perfect for players who want the best of both worlds, crisp 1440p visuals and esports level smoothness. Whether you're dominating in conquest mode or pulling off precision snipes, FSR3 frame gen makes every moment feel effortless. If you're running RX 6800 XT, RTX 3080, or better, this is the ultimate way to experience Battlefield 6. Frame generation delivers that hyperfluid motion that feels almost unreal in first person, especially during large combat scenes. Is RTX 3090 enough for Battlefield 6? Battlefield 6 is demanding, but the RTX 3090 is still an absolute beast in 2025. From native to frame gen boosted, the card holds its ground with ultra-smooth gameplay at both 1080p and 1440p, even under the heaviest overkill settings. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want to see more deep benchmarks like this, help me hit that 1,000 sub goal. Smash the like button, drop a comment with your GPU, and make sure you're subscribed for the next one. Thanks for watching Best Ever PC Benchmark channel. See you in the next benchmark.